There's a phrase that really grinds my gears. I mean, sends fire down my spine. Forgive and forget. I've heard that so much throughout my life that for a long time, I assumed that if I hadn't forgotten about the pain, if I could still remember the hurt, then maybe I hadn't really forgiven. Because that's what we're told, right? Forgive it. Forget about it. Let it go. Move on. And yet, there are some things that aren't that easy to forget. There are some things that happen to us that leave a mark. There are some words that were spoken to us years ago and still echo in our hearts years later. There are betrayals and disappointments that change us. And there are people that we can forgive and still remember exactly how they made us feel. And sometimes we can be going about our lives, doing perfectly fine, and then something happens. We hear a name. We see a face or even a Facebook post. We drive past a familiar place, and just like that, the memory that we thought that we had long put away forever comes rushing back to the forefront of our mind. And I used to think that that meant that I hadn't forgiven. If I still remembered it, if I was still thinking about it, if thinking about it could still sting, if I could still tell you exactly what happened and how it happened, then surely I must still be holding on to it. But truthfully, I don't really believe that anymore. Because forgiveness is complicated, and forgiveness is hard. And it's not as simple or as easy as we sometimes make it sound. And I think that sometimes we do people a disservice when we reduce forgiveness to forgive and forget. Forgiveness doesn't require us to pretend that something didn't happen. It doesn't require us to call something okay that was never okay. And it doesn't erase our memories. So maybe forgiveness isn't about forgetting what happened. Maybe forgiveness is about deciding what we will do with what has happened to us. What will we do with that hurt? What will we do with that anger? What will we do with the memories that don't simply disappear? And what does it really mean to forgive when forgetting isn't at all possible? So if you're anything like me and you've ever struggled to forgive someone, or if you've wondered whether you really have forgiven someone because you still remember the hurt, I hope that you'll join us this Sunday as we unpack a familiar story and discover together what we really mean when we talk about forgiveness. Because maybe, just maybe, forgiveness and forgetting were never supposed to be the same thing.